Zeos from zeoshihan.com. Today I'm here to talk about integration. What does it mean and what's the significance for you? Integration on the most basic level means that you're absorbing new energy, that you're developing as a person, and that always means that there's some form of expansion. Expansion in terms of your body, your emotions, your mind, expansion on some level where you're growing. And what does it mean technically speaking? It means old energy has to leave your system and new energy has to come in. So whether it happens on the level of the mind, whether it happens on a muscular level or physical body health level, energetic level, whether it happens on an emotional level, always there's an exchange of energy. And in a traditional sense, if you understand the principle of yin and yang, masculine, feminine, rhythms of life, outgoing, more masculine in your focus, more passive, more receptive, feminine in your focus. If you understand this basic principle of life, it is very useful to have an awareness. Is this a time where it's wiser or more appropriate to be passive or absorbing in terms of my approach, or active and outgoing in terms of my approach? And integration usually means that it's wise to give yourself more time. So that's my first key, to give yourself more time, because integration means maybe your body needs more rest to release old energies. Maybe you need more time and space for yourself while some old, heavy, unresolved, unpleasant emotions are taking some time to move out of your system. Maybe it's wise not to have too many conversations because your mind is releasing old negativity. So that may also require for you to engage internally with parts of yourself who may be holding on to past thoughts, beliefs, behaviors, something that is familiar, that gives a sense of safety. And so there's many tools or techniques that you can apply for this. Some people write in a journal and they go, as I'm thinking of this and I'm describing this experience, now I'm realizing that it may be time to let it go, or now I'm coming to a conclusion. Some people do it through journaling. Other people maybe have a weekly moment of reflection, reviewing the week, what worked, what didn't work, what should I adjust, upgrade, and what should I just discard. So reflection, observing yourself and observing what is no longer part of the next chapter, or maybe the next week is your next chapter, that is very useful. So that would be my second key: reflection, time to think, time to reflect upon that which is time for you to let go. And then, of course, letting go itself. Letting go can be, we could say, proactively done. You can proactively go for a walk with that intention, releasing old energy into the earth. You can proactively use spiritual energies to purify yourself, to speed up the process. Or you can just accept, maybe I'm going to have a long bath and I'm just going to let it all go, or I'm going to do a more yin style, a more passive style of yoga, where the focus of the exercise is more on the surrender aspect. So every person has their own little method, and over time you will discover what works for you the best. And in many ways, integration is very connected to the ability to surrender, to let go. As you're actually conscious, this is an upgrade. It represents some transition. I'm in a transition phase. Old energy is leaving, new energy is coming in. Old beliefs are leaving, new thoughts and concepts and perceptions are coming in. I'm in a transition phase where I have to be as kind and compassionate with myself as possible, because I'm getting accustomed to something new. It's like acquiring a brand new car. You want to get used to it before you crank it up to 200 miles an hour. Maybe that's not the best analogy, because it's a very personal process for every individual. But letting go and surrendering, and also getting to a deeper state of trust that the next chapter is indeed going to arrive. Sometimes we are get caught up in the actual old energy as it is transitioning out of us, that we feel we're never going to get to the end of the tunnel. We're in the dark night of the soul, or we're inundated by all the heavy experiences of the past. And it's easy then to think, oh my God, my life is horrible, or nothing's ever going to change, or when will it change? So in those moments, it's an opportunity to deepen our trust and faith in the intelligence of our being, in the wisdom that lives within us, really in your spirit that has a beautiful plan for you. And that also means that sometimes the part of you that is not willing to let go, or has fears of letting go, sometimes you may need assistance, or you may have to draw forth a specific tool to help that part of yourself to come to a conclusion, and to really let go, and to really feel safe enough to forgive, to surrender, to maybe cry some tears, to acknowledge old pain, whatever has to happen to really come to completion. And that's always integration, we could say, represents some form of completion with your past and the start of something new. So I hope this is useful information. Hope something in there for you. Thank you for watching.